I'd like to read a small bit from it that emphasises the importance of really why I wrote it. My meditations in becoming more and more vivid have reminded me that the people whose lives we touch fundamentally underpin the sense of purpose we have. And therefore, every single relationship that we have ever had brings with it lessons that we can learn from. I know I'm sounding a bit hippie. I think, in summary, if I'm clear on one thing, it's this. Remember the joy we've had in our relationships and be grateful for the lessons that they've brought us. Too easily, we can, through the need to appease our own ego, turn key relationships sour. And so now I'm clearer on one thing. To repair and enhance the current relationships in my life, I'm prepared to listen more, be present more, work on being more grateful, and learn to live and love life exactly as it is. And whilst the meditations have been vivid, it was a very real experience in Mumbai that cemented that belief. After the best sleep each of us had had in months, Bestie, Billy and I ate a breakfast of Indian eggs followed by fresh dragon fruit, lychees and pineapple. We said our farewell and thanks and then checked out of the Yantra Temple of Transformation. I think our gift of Scotland football tops went down a treat with the Swami and the team. The pictures we got together wearing our tops with clenched fist poses and a "we just beat England" style roar caused much hilarity for us all. Not perhaps too in keeping with the 4 days we'd had, but certainly enough to leave a little bit of a Scottish stamp behind. In return, we all received a sacred gift, a prasadam, all the way from the Venkateswara temple in Tirumala. It's made mainly from ghee, and Bestie, Billy and I ate them together. It was very tasty. People, memories and lives intertwined. Remember. We left and headed straight into the Mumbai rush hour. I think the easiest way to describe the traffic is simply to try and imagine fitting 6 or 7 lanes of traffic into a 3-lane road. Beep, beep, beep. There's just enough room for a small person to squeeze between cars on the motorway. There's just enough. We stopped off at Jehangir Art Gallery, where I chatted to a very nice artist called Shilpa Patoli. I admire one of her canvas works, but it was the poem written in the back of her booklet which really touched me. Although tempted to purchase the work, Bestie reminded me that getting it home that night might be a little tricky. Perhaps I'll return for it one day. It was then off to the gateway to India for a look around the Taj Mahal Hotel. The opulence of the hotel was quite something. The gateway to India was also stunning, and it was something which happened there that helped another penny drop on this journey of discovery of mine. Bestie, Billy and I were surrounded by a number of small girls who were begging for money. My immediate reaction was to give some rupees. However, our guide quickly advised us against this, chasing the young girls away. On the way back to our transport, a girl no older than 11 or 12 approached. We could see that one of her arms was disfigured, and the baby she was carrying was no older than a few months. Once more, we were ushered away, but as we climbed into the car, she remained standing next to it on the side of the road. The forlorn look on her face as the electric window closed will remain with me forever. We departed towards Mumbai airport for our flight to Delhi. I realised just then how important making other people happy was to me. And I thought of Pamela, and of how happy I am when she is happy. And actually, how really grateful I am for the phone call I had from her earlier today. Time seemed to slow down on the journey as I tried to apply what I had learned about mindfulness to the present as possible. The takeaway Rajasthani dal that was provided was delicious and devoured in no time at all as we hit the rush hour traffic. During the near 2 hours to get to the airport, I read more of the sheriff's diary and I drifted in and out of thought about the importance of friends and family. My thoughts went deeper into the impact that all of my previous actions and behaviours had on not just those around me, but the further reaching effect. I'm beginning to realise that I've still a lot to learn, and that on return I must make amends for as many of the things I've done in the past. I now realise that rather than dismiss and shun those who have criticised me along this journey, I should be thanking them. And for the ones that have stood by me through thick and thin, perhaps should show a little bit more gratitude and appreciation for the things they have done to support me and guide me over the years. That would be a good place to start. If you want to know more, have a look, buy the book, get in touch, Facebook, Instagram, all the usual stuff. Look forward to speaking to you soon.